I just got off the phone with Tom Mercado from the Budget Committee. This thing with Farber's screwed up, Hooch.
What? They can't lump us in with that fucking Martian.
We're all in the same boat, fellas, but
Our shenanigans are cheeky and fun. Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic. Which makes them not shenanigans at all, really. Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. It is Taco Tuesday, and we are in the house. As always, got my sidekick in here, Jimmy.
What's up, people?
So yeah, it is Tuesday, and it's we supposed to have snow coming in. So
Yeah.
yep, that's what's going on with that. So
Hopefully we don't get much.
yeah, hopefully, I mean, it's winter fucking. But I know somewhere else that's gonna fucking rain its ass off this weekend.
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. So, hope you can drift cars with no windshield wipers there, buddy. So, yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna give you the pleasure or the benefit to say your bullshit. There's this promoter out there, guys. He's never put on a car show, and he's using a iconic big name from back in the days to back him. And we're doing this and we're doing this and we're doing this, and we got this person showing up. And I called that person, and they're like, "Dude, I don't know anything about this. Like, are they paying me an appearance fee?" And so it's beware of the scams, the scammer car shows.
No shit.
I'm just waiting for. We had to cancel the show due to weather.
Yeah. It's going to be postponed because of weather, probably.
Yeah. Now, who in the fuck, seriously, north of Atlanta would fucking do a show in February?
Exactly.
Any fucking body in the right common sense knows. No, yeah. You might as well go to fucking Vegas or Atlantic City and gamble.
Yeah.
But yet, some of their people have already quit working for the company, and they have voiced their opinions online, along with live stream videos, and
Yep.
Then of course we got some people that we used to associate with. I don't give a shit if they die in a car wreck at this point. But apparently they're over there cheerleading for them. Oh yeah, use this idea. That's what Izzy was gonna do. Yeah. Well, you know what, buddy? Welcome to the car and truck show industry.
Yep.
Yeah. When you lose a couple $1 million of somebody else's money and you got to pay it back, you'll fuck around and find out the hard way.
Exactly.
So, but you know what? He must be a religious man. Years ago, there was a church. There ain't nothing wrong with church. But this church didn't have a pot to piss in, much less a window to throw it out. And they went to a bank, and they wanted millions of dollars from this bank. And the banker's like, I can't do this. And he's like, but you got to have faith. You don't have faith? So it guilt-tripped this young executive at a bank to sign in for this loan. And after they built the building, their congregation did not grow. And guess what?
They folded. Another bank had to come in and fix that. When another ordained church had to come in, it's a whole fucking mess. And that church sounds like a mess.
That church to this day can't even do enough money to pay the mortgage. And because they're a church, they're just eventually the bank's going to seize the property. But here's the thing. That story relates very closely to this person in the car and truck show industry.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, you're going to end up losing all these companies that you blew smoke up their ass, to do what you got to do and fuck other people over. And I was one of them that got fucked over. So, that's what lawyers are for. That's what court cases are for. That's what the American people are built on. Me, I'm just going to enjoy fucking your show being fucked up.
Just watch the shit show.
Yeah, just get your popcorn ready, man.
Yep.
So.
Sometimes it's all you can do.
Yeah, and they all wear New Balances, so. I got to watch that joke around fucking Sean. He wears New Balances.
Yeah, Sean Phantom will have your ass stirring up.
Yeah. What's wrong with New Balances? Man, if that N on the side of the shoe don't tell you something, then... hell, yesterday we looked up the shoe company. They've been in business for a long time.
Yeah.
But one of the things is, why did it take them so long to hire a salesperson? Like 30-something fucking years. Yeah. Very interesting. On another interesting note, I got to see the Super Bowl commercials. I watched the game, and I seen that shitty-ass halftime show. It was so bad, people. I wanted to turn it off, but because of you fans...
Yeah, I watched it all the way through, too.
It's like being butt-fucked by a bear. Do you let the bear finish, or you just tell the bear, man, I just can't take this shit no more?
It's like being butt-fucked by a retarded bear.
Pretty much. The mentally challenged rhino. That'd make a nice shirt. Have you been fucked over by a mentally challenged rhino lately? If you have, call this 800 number. You'd be surprised how many motherfuckers will call that number.
Show us on the bear where he touched you.
Yeah. Show us. We can't do that joke anymore. We done sold out of the styling bears. Like, we are sold out. The manufacturer, it'd be 3 months before we get any more in. And thank you for everybody buying the styling bears.
The Touch Me Bear.
the one we nicknamed the Touch Me Bear. Hey, I like those things. I think it's cool that we do a bear with we have hundreds of custom print, shirts and designs. Mm-hmm. And I always thought it was cool to do a bear with them, but fuck, I got so many of these bears, I don't know what the fucking... I could have a whole room in my house with bears.
Oh, shit.
Then I was like, well, I'm only going to take the cool ones I like home. Well, I like all of them, so...
Yeah. You gotta have one. You one of each,
Yeah.
So how's your mom doing?
Well, not so good, but she's on the upswing,
Uh-huh.
If we can get her to breathe better without that tube in her. But now they're talking about possibly doing a tracheotomy. Fuck, you know that
tracheotomy.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't talk today, but so yeah, she's fighting through it, but she's like in it, out of it, in it, out of it.
Right.
Then when I leave, she gets all pissed off where I went. Well, got shit to do,
Yeah.
So I've been visiting with her in the morning and then coming in and working and then doing this show, and then I'll leave and go where I run some errands or have some meetings. I'll go visit her, and then I got to jump back because I'll be either on, like last night I was on with Leslie.
Uh-huh.
And
how was Leslie? I haven't seen her in the office lately. I haven't asked her in the office lately.
Yeah, she's been good. I mean, she just doing Leslie things, I saw her list that she's going shopping.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing fucking food-wise on there was some shit to make some tacos or some fajitas, but the rest of it was alcohol.
Of course, it's Leslie.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, girl.
And she gives me shit about my shine.
Yeah, I know.
That's why we get along, though.
Yeah, she's a good girl, man. But yeah,
I like her.
She had like 10 or 11 things of alcohol in her. Well, I think she's going to make margaritas.
Mm-hmm.
And she's had this big list, and it was on the desk. And it was funny because it was the stuff to make fajitas, and it had a question mark. And I'm like, what the fuck's a question mark? Well, I might not buy it if I don't feel like eating tomorrow. Well, what are you going to eat? Well, maybe I'll go somewhere.
Liquid pork chop.
Yeah, liquid pork chop, yeah. We make her out to sound like a drunk, but she's not,
No.
But she can drink everybody under the table. Fucking, I don't know how she does
don't try to drink with her.
Fucking girls like 5'2" and fucking drink all of us under the table.
Yes.
And then get up the
I
next
she drink me under the table.
Then she'll get up the next day and go to a modeling shoot.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? When we were younger and the Man Show come out where they would chug that beer, she's like, that ain't shit, I can do that. And she fucking would do it all the time.
Damn.
So
I just put some away when I was younger, but not anymore. I'm too old for that shit now.
fuck, I don't know how, those small girls, I don't know how they do it. But see, but she'll drink and then she'll dance and dance and dance and dance, and I think it don't even fucking affect her body. I think it just sweats it out.
I think so. It's got to be what happens, because she's not that big of a girl to drink that much.
Nobody could believe she could drink that much. So
it's hard telling.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something that's interesting. Well, back to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, sorry, we got off
subject. Yeah, we got way off subject there. Where you want to start with? Well, we all know the game fucking sucked. Okay, I mean,
did you see the Dorito commercial?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, so let's do the commercials, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of them were fucking weird.
That's what I thought. They weren't that cool.
Yeah, I mean, you spent that much money and it's fucking weird. The Fast and the Furious commercial was fucking cool with the ice cream company.
Oh, going slow.
Yeah. And Ludacris like, we're supposed to go faster. And he goes, no, we're going to take it slow on this one.
Yep.
But the only thing that I'm going to say bad about it, which I totally loved it, you guys have to see that commercial. It's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
They CGI'd it.
Yeah.
Yep, because she does not look like that nowadays.
Nope.
I do believe he wasn't CGI'd, and I do believe Ludacris wasn't CGI'd. She was. So, that's the only problem I've got with it. Other than that, it's a fucking great commercial. I did see the Seal commercial.
Was it Mountain Dew?
Yep, it was Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
They even said in the boat.
That was kind of creepy.
This is kind of the creepiest thing or weirdest thing that you're going to see all day. And they weren't joking.
No, they weren't joking at all.
It was kind of cool that they CGI'd Seal into a seal. But then after he sung the first song, or the first thing, they could have just ended. Yeah, the first verse, they could have just ended it. But then it just
kept it going.
But then it just got weird.
Then at the end, the Seal's like, oh, I like that Seal.
yeah, it's fucking... Okay.
It was weird.
Yeah,
it was funny, but it was weird.
Yeah, it was funny. It was memorable. And if they were going for people talking about it, they did a good job. Okay.
That's one that will stick in your head.
Like, well, that...
normal Super Bowl commercials,
Well, what was it? The Pug Monkey one?
Oh,
yeah.
Did you see the one with the sloths?
Yeah, I seen that one. Another thing that I'm going to talk about. So they did the eyebrow commercial, with his eyebrows.
Uh-huh.
And then right after that, they had a Pringles commercial that the mustache and everybody's mustache. Well, I was like, what the fuck is that with body parts falling off?
Yeah.
Like, one was cool.
Right.
And then they played the one right after the next one. I'm like, did you guys go in together on this? Or, like, it's
almost like they did.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
Yep.
Like, I was with it with the first one. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of some of the other ones that stood out to me. The Anheuser-Busch one with the Bud Light and the t-shirt cannons, that's nothing new. We've done that for years. And please do not do that. You could seriously fucking hurt somebody.
Yes.
I shot one of my guys in the ass and fucking...
I forgot about that.
About broke his fucking hip.
The cul-de-sac party.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking did it with a Mountain Dew can. So, yeah, thank God I didn't hit him in the head.
I know.
I'm glad I didn't hit him in the spine. But yeah, but it was all right. Some of the Anheuser-Busch ones were all right. Trying to think of what else stood out to me. Well, the last one I'll talk about is the one with Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
And how people talk about the hate and all that.
Yep.
Okay. He even said that at the end of it, he goes, I even hated doing this commercial.
Yep.
Okay. There's a lot of hate in this world. And
a lot.
A lot. And when you have to be reminded about it on a Super Bowl fucking ad.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn bad.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not going to fix the problem you're adding. You're making the problem awareness.
Mm-hmm.
And when I mean that it's a thing, okay? We know it's a thing. So it's just like marijuana was a thing back forever. But then when they banned it, everybody wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But then they make it legal, and it's like, I'm not hating on people that do marijuana. But 95% of you motherfuckers wouldn't be smoking it or even know what it was if it was never illegal. And I don't care if you hate on me or not. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
The 5% that'd be using it would be medical.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, I don't care if that's what you do, if that's your thing, but you would have never known about it. So if you're raising awareness that, you know, I hate you, and but you're different than me, and this, and this. You know, the only thing they didn't say in that motherfucker is you're white and I'm black.
Right.
That's what I was waiting to say, or waiting to hear.
But they showed a black person and a white person, so they implied it.
Yeah, so it's like, that's propaganding, okay? That's what that is. It's the same thing that Hitler was accused of. Well, they actually did it. They put out magazines and stuff for that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty racist. I'm a 54-year-old white man wearing a Tupac shirt right now.
yeah, you're real fucking racist.
I'm racist, man.
You know? I personally feel, and this is my personal opinion, we will always have race issues, right?
Oh, yeah.
But our race issues were pretty much somewhat, nobody really talked about race issues until fucking Obama got in. And then all of a sudden, then it's a big fucking thing again. And that leads into the next thing. That fucking halftime show was the stupidest fucking show I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, it was.
And I own this goddamn station along with other fucking radio stations. And those songs are not popular. No one listens to them. And the songs that he has that is popular, he didn't even do them.
Nope.
In the narration of it, he did a good job, but where he said, well, that's not very good. We're going to deduct you some points. No, you're fucking right. Watch the video, people. Pull it up on YouTube. Listen to the crowd.
Yep.
They try to edit some of that shit out. What the fuck is this? Because I heard that many times.
Mm-hmm.
The only time the crowd got loud is when that girl sung.
Right. And who was that girl? She looked familiar, but I couldn't place who she was.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. She's somebody, but she did a hell of a job. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did like about it. Okay? The dancing was off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Big props to those dancers.
Mm-hmm.
Using a 87 Buick Regal, which obviously was hollow, there was a couple meanings behind that. That was also paying homage, which a lot of you people missed, to Fantastic Voyage with Julio.
Well, I guess he's got a video. He's got a song out now called GNX.
Yeah. So, and you know, the GNX Buick Grand National was the last muscle car built. I know people are going to argue with me, but it fucking is, guys. I'm sorry. These new cars are not muscle cars. Hondas aren't muscle cars, okay?
Nope.
New Chargers aren't muscle cars, okay?
Nope.
The last American muscle car was the 87 Buick Grand National. It just simply was. Now, you can say, well, what about the Chargers and Challengers and blah, 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 and the Camaros? Those are new gen muscle cars. Get your terminology right. Go to SEMA. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Yep.
So, I don't give a shit if you blow it up in the live chat, but that is the truth. But it was cool how he did it.
Right.
The other thing, when they would drop their bodies on the ground, it made me feel like it was a Black Lives Matter thing.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a white male, but in the same sense, it's like you're pushing the race card now. You went from cool dancing to propaganding and subtitle to, Black Lives Matter.
Right.
That's what I saw. That's what I read on the internet a ton of. And before I even fucking looked more into it, because yesterday I told you guys I didn't see it.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to, but I was in the hospital.
Yeah, you had issues.
So
Your mom, so
So Jimmy told you, look, it sucked.
Yep.
Now Jimmy's opinion may be different than my opinion, but when I saw it and I'm watching this video, and I know I need to watch the whole thing for work, but in the same sense, I wanted to turn it off.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking groups and people you could have got besides him.
Yes.
Now I'm going to tell you another thing I liked about the halftime show. Apple Music sponsored it. It was cool, which is another Easter egg a lot of people missed, is the Tunnel of Love with the Apple logo that paid respect to Steve Jobs. Of how they, ported and went through the whole Apple rainbow thing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Some people might not have got that. I got it right off the bat.
Right.
Younger generation probably wouldn't get it because they don't know who the fuck Steve Jobs is.
Yeah.
They probably think fucking a Smurf invented a fucking iPhone.
Probably.
It was the Smurfs. So, or whatever fucking stupid fucking cartoons are out now.
Obama invented it so he could give it to people.
Yeah, that could be it too. That could be it, yeah. So, the whole fucking thing with the Super Bowl sucked.
Yes.
It was very big a disappointment. Except the Eagles won, which, hey, I was rooting for the Eagles.
That was good. Yep.
Paul's got to pay me. He's not happy about it. I saw him earlier. He won he did win the coin toss, but that was only for $1.
Yeah.
It was $5 or $10 for the game. But then when we got off the air, he goes, well, the Eagles are going to win. Motherfucker, you're the one who betted me.
You bet against them.
You called me out on the air saying, I'm taking Kansas City. I'm like, well, good, take them motherfuckers. But here's another thing with KC. Since they lost, they also lost that fucking trademark, right? For the three-peat.
Yep.
That was part of the court order.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, there's a whole lot of shit. And it even goes down to Street Outlaws. They didn't air the last season because they sued Discovery Channel. They couldn't say Ryan Martin three-peated. So why can't you say he's a 3-time national champion or world champion?
You can.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's just people and their weird lawsuits and their weird shit. And
yes,
I'm a show promoter, and you know we're doing all this. And you know what that motherfucker reminds me of?
Who?
The backstory of Eminem.
Yeah.
ICP is gonna be at my album release.
Yeah.
And he asked him in person, and they didn't know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
You know? And so then he become famous, then all he did was talk shit on him. But here's the thing, all you did was raise more awareness for him.
Exactly.
You know? Battling it out on wax, you know? So, well, speaking of battling out on wax, we're going to get right back into music. It is Styling in the Afternoon, helping you drag your sorry ass through the work week. And we'll be right back after this.